Hello, good afternoon. You're welcome to Rstv Business News. My name is Saberi Ainda. Nigeria's currency has been falling against the US dollar steadily from 2019 to the fourth quarter of this year. Over the years, the exchange rate at the primary markets has continued to experience a wide margin compared to the official rate of the Central Bank of Nigeria, resulting to minimal patronage by customers. Joy Edmond went around Port Harcourt and Obiakwa local government areas to ascertain how the current economic situation has affected businesses, particularly during this Yuletide. And our report is presented from our studios.
Since the steady fall of Nigeria's currency against the US dollar from 2019 until this year, importers have faced difficulties accessing forex at the official rates, making the movement of imported goods into the country a Herculean task. This development has also brought about astronomical increase in the prices of imported goods, and the common Nigerians are the worst hit as they have found it difficult to purchase high-quality products. Business owners and traders are also lamenting the rapid increase and instability of the dollar, a situation that has made their patrons unable to buy all their goods before the date of expiration. Raw materials sourced from off-the-country shores also increased automatically, affecting production and the price of commodities. Victor Igwe of Hachi's Optimal Global, distributors of a variety of noodles, Abumeri Christabel, a soft drinks distributor, Nkiruka Nturi, who deals in children's wear, and Chinyere Oswaha said the dollar has to be blamed for high price of items in the market.
What caused the increment is the economy of the country. So once dollars increases, our product will also increase as well. But if dollar decline, our product will decline. But for now, since dollar is keep increasing, our product will keep on increasing.
The price difference is really much, very much. In fact, it's sometimes some of them are twice what we were selling before because of inflation. Twice what we are selling. And one thing that is not helping this business is that we buy, by the time we go back to pay to the company, we find out that what we bought, we add money to it, the price has gone up. So it's not really helping the business. It's not really helping the business. So you hardly spend out of that business because we are trying to add up.
Previous years, a parents will come and buy 3, 4, 5 shoes and clothes for their kids. But now, if they come, they will pick 1 or 2 and go. So the business is dropping, unlike before. So the dollar is really affecting us.
The patronage now is a little bit slow because of they say that bank is not paying more cash again. It's only 5,000 now, so we don't even know what is happening. But we are still hoping maybe by this week it will move.
They said the hardship posed by the present economy of Nigeria has reduced patronage, especially this Yuletide, forcing parents to cut down on the expenditure.
Things keep on increasing day by day. I don't know, fuel high, transport, cost of bringing a bell from Aba or whatever. What you are bringing before is 10,000, they are telling you 20, 30,000. We are praying that government should change some things from this new year.
Because as of last year, you can get trousers of 4,000, 3,000, 5,000 list. But now, this list you get now is 6,500. Then the bigger range is 8,000, 9,000.
Before, Indomie table was 5,100, but current price now is 5,200. Super Pack was 8,1, current price now is 8,300. Hungry Man was 7,8, current price now is 7,900. Belefu was 7,850, current price now is 8,050 naira. Then Onions flavor was 5,600, now is 5,700 naira. Current price now. Things have gone down, economy is bad, people have not eaten, how much more to talk about drink. So the turnover now is very, very low, but we are on it. We believe God for a change, that Nigeria will be good, Nigeria will be better. If we have a budget that encourages investors and encourages investment, definitely it will still go down to us, and you see that the business will boom well. But any budget that discourages someone to invest, you know definitely what will happen. A lot of persons will leave Rivers State, but we are hoping for the best anyway.
However, all categories of business owners and non-traders alike are hopeful that the budget tagged Budget of Renewed Hope, Consolidation and Continuity presented to the Rivers State House of Assembly by Governor Siminalayi Fubara will create a conducive environment for businesses to thrive.
The House of Representatives has resolved to investigate the Natural Resources Development Fund and the utilization of all financial interventions to the solid mineral sector in the country from 2013 to 2023. This followed a motion by Honorable Awaji Inimbek Abiante alleging underutilization of interventions to the sector running into several trillions of naira. Honorable Abiante said the National Resources Development Fund was established in 2002 to diversify resources and reduce petroleum reliance using revenue sources such as excess crude oil allocation, exchange gain, non-oil revenue, contractual obligations, and a refund. He alleged that between 2002 and the present, trillions of naira have been deposited into the fund, but the actual allocation for the solid mineral sector remains unclear. He said financial records from 2007 to 2011 reveal a misappropriation of 365 billion naira in fund allocation, while audit reports indicates that the fund proceeds are utilized as a borrowing purse by the federal government from 2012 to 2016. And now the Central Bank of Nigeria says it is investigating collusion between the banks and the point-of-sale operations over the lingering cash scarcity in the country. It said this in a statement titled CBN Cautions Banks, POS Operators over Availability of the Naira. According to the statement, the investigation by the Central Bank of Nigeria followed alleged cases of collusion between some deposit money banks and the point-of-sale operators, affecting the availability of cash and disrupting the seamless circulation of the naira. Meanwhile, members of the public are encouraged to use alternative payment channels as well as report any case of unutilized or unauthorized activities such as keeping and hoarding by banks or POS agents to the CBN branch in the nation. And now Angola, a leading African oil producer, says it would leave the Organization of Petroleum Exporting Countries. This followed its resolve to quit the oil cartel membership, which regulates production quotas for member countries, connecting with Saudi Arabia's push to make oil producers group to subscribe to output cuts, which will drop up oil prices. Angola's oil minister, Diamantino Azevedo, said the organization of the petroleum exporting countries no longer served the country's interest. It joined others mid-sized producers, including Ecuador and Qatar, which have left OPEC in the last decade. 3 delegates from the group who spoke on conditions of anonymity said Angola to meet its OPEC quota since 2019. The disagreement over African output quotas had earlier been in part the cause of a delay to a meeting of the wider OPEC oil producer group. Oil and gas exports are Angola's economic lifeblood, accounting for around 90% of total export. In over-reliance, the government has been seeking to reduce after it was hit hard by the COVID-19 pandemic and lower global fuel prices. And now the White House says Nippon Steel plan to buy U.S. steel should be probed on national security grounds, even though Japan is a close ally. It also expressed concern about the deal's potential impact on supply chain reliability. The $15 billion purchase of the 122-year-old steel maker would create one of the world's biggest steel companies, but the powerful United Steelworkers Union also criticized the deal as short-sighted. In a statement, Joe Biden's national economic advisor, Leah Brainerd, said the U.S. president believed that the purchase of this iconic American-owned company by a foreign entity, even one from a close ally, appears to deserve serious scrutiny. Ms. Brainerd added that President Biden views U.S. steel as a core component of overall domestic steel production. The U.S. has welcomed the White House's statement, saying that the deal could impact the future of domestic steel production. Nippon Steel said the purchase would enhance its long-term growth prospect by expanding its footprint in the U.S., where the industry is expected to grow, boosted by recent government investments in infrastructure and electric cars. Japan's largest steelmaker added that it would honor existing contracts with U.S. steel union workers and that the company would retain its name, brand and headquarters in Pittsburgh. Chancellor Jeremy Hunt has signed a deal which he said will make it easier for UK and Swiss financial firms to deal with one another. Trade in financial services between the UK and Switzerland is worth over £3 billion. The new Brand Financial Services Agreement means that Switzerland and the UK will recognize and accept each other's regulations. The Chancellor insisted that the agreement was only made possible by the